So, today I spent the day with family. I had a good day. I'm doing things that were, good for me. But I wanted to just, of course, because healing is work, and this is my way of talking about what that journey is like for me. And it's not linear, right? So I just wanted to comment that, so I just came through the anniversary of Jim's passing, which is a really difficult time for me. The anniversary of the beginning of the stalking, I talked about a little bit earlier than that, back in middle of March. Um, as well as, okay, so there's also some trauma associated with my early homelessness in March. So, lots of trauma. And then on our way back, we kind of drove through Toledo, Ohio. Tough area of Ohio for me because trauma history there. And so I was reminded, actually, as we were driving through, triggered to remember that is actually where I got my first restraining order. It was in Toledo, and it was when I was quite young. I was only 18 and pregnant with my first child when that happened the first time. And I remember, this is like so crazy, but I remember my partner at the time, the girl's father, this is just my perception, because I know people are going to get upset about it, but anyway. So this was back early in our relationship, and I remember, no, I was 19, sorry, I was 19. Yeah. Because I believe it was after my daughter was born. Our daughter was born. So, gosh, it all just rolls together. But anyway, I got the restraining order, and then I remember I dropped it. I can't remember now if it was on his birthday. I think it was Valentine's Day. Like it was my Valentine's Day gift to drop the restraining order. That hit me today while I was driving through, having a good day, out of nowhere. Healing is weird. Trauma anniversaries are hard. Time is a great forgiver. But trauma memory is not. So the reason it hit so hard today is because it wasn't just remembering, it was re-experiencing. So again, I just wanted to mention, because people often say, well, I've had a bad history, or I had traumatic things happen, I don't understand why it's different for me than it is for these people that have post-traumatic stress disorder. What I'm trying to tell you is it's not remembering, it's reliving. And literally, I was driving through, and all of a sudden my body felt it before my mind did. It felt this heaviness come over it, like this dread, like this deep, primal need to protect itself. I felt my body tense up. I felt Um, I felt my body remembering this experience and the powerful reaction of just driving through town. And this stuff happens to me a lot, and it happens to people who have post-traumatic stress disorder all the time. So if you know anybody that has deemed you safe enough in their life to disclose that they live with that particular mental health issue, that mental illness, I would encourage you to like just honor that, because they're sharing something very, very difficult to share, just as I am with you right now. This happened to me while my daughter was in the car. Just riding along, and I could feel myself reacting to it. I actually saw her look over a couple of times, and I think she wanted to ask me if I was okay. I'm actually really glad she didn't in that moment, because I would have probably gone on a spiral talking about it out loud with her, which wouldn't have been helpful to her at all. She wasn't even thought of yet. She's my second child, so she wasn't even there. She was several years away, and it would have been productive to add anything to our day, and I just needed to go through that in my mind and get through it and bring myself back, which I was able to do. It's hard. I don't know how else to say it. It's so hard to do, and to do it really quickly. I have a lot of friends and family, mostly friends, I guess, not family so much anymore, but friends. No, I've got family there, my kids' family, in the Toledo area, and I think they've wondered why I don't want to come down to visit, why I haven't made more of an effort to reach out, especially my nieces and nephews that are related to me through my children. I have no blood connection to them, but I have a heart connection to them. And I think they often wonder, or maybe they have wondered, why I haven't tried to meet them or see them. And I guess this is my way of explaining that I avoid Toledo. And I am trying very hard to slowly re-expose myself. It's the same with Monroe. It's the same with my hometown. Avoidance is the number one tool for people who are recovering from PTSD to control exposure. So just know all of that, I guess. It was hard, but I'm happy. I mean, I got through it. I've had a good day. I'm here with my, you can't see, I'm in my messy house, but in my papa. And I am home. I'm okay. Thank God. Lucky me. Thank you for coming to my emotional disclosure talk, or whatever the heck it is, but thank you for being a part of my healing. All right, bye.